Another team that has truly had another window to remember is Atletico Madrid. They've had a truly fantastic window from all of the outs they've had to some top quality players leaving to bringing in some amazing, amazing players. Deadline day did not disappoint for Atletico Madrid, and they saved the footballing world on deadline day with an unbelievable transfer. But guys, we're going to jump straight into things and talk about who they brought in. Benjamin Lecomte. For me, this is a great signing. I talked about it already on the channel. Bringing in a top-class second keeper. A guy who can back Jan Oblak if something does go wrong, if something does happen. We're living in a COVID pandemic world right now, guys, and maybe Jan Oblak goes away on international duty. Maybe he comes down with COVID. Maybe he tests positive and he has to quarantine. You got a top-class goalie behind him in Benjamin Lecomte. You don't have to be worried about Lecomte stepping in because he is a number one goalkeeper, but he is your number two on a season-long loan from AS Monaco. And this is a great signing from Atletico Madrid. You cannot go wrong with bringing in a goalkeeper on loan for the season. Of course, Jan Oblak is always going to be favored from Diego Simeone, and I do not blame him. Jan Oblak is always the number one in cup competitions, in the league, and rightfully so. But still, you got to get that backup goalkeeper some time, and I do think Simeone will finally have some trust in Lecomte and give Jan Oblak some due rest, which he does deserve. Even though he is probably the best or one of the best goalkeepers in the world, he does need time to rest. Also, Paulo coming in from Fluminense on a free transfer. The 20-year-old. Personally, guys, I do not know much about Marcos Paulo, so I'm not going to harp on about him because I don't want to be that guy who pitches out news that I don't know, because I really do not know much about the Brazilian league. But I do feel like a 20-year-old coming from that league going to Atletico Madrid, they're usually quite good at finding that young, youthful talent. I think this will be a good signing in the future, but I do not know enough to talk about him in depth. Then you got Matthias Cunha, who signed on from Hertha Berlin for a fee of around 30 million euros, guys. And this is a great transfer. One of my favorite transfers in the window. I'm mostly excited for when Luis Suarez leaves. I shouldn't say that because I love seeing Luis Suarez play. I think he's a fantastic bowler. But Matthias Cunha up top with Joao Felix is going to be one of the most exciting front twos in world football. The age that those two give in that system. Right now you have Angel Correa and Luis Suarez up top in that system that Diego Simeone loves. And just to think that you'd have a 21-year-old Joao Felix, you'd have a 22-year-old Matthias Cunha, that'd be a fantastic side. Cunha is amazing at dribbling. He's great at keeping in those tight spaces. He can also hold up the ball. He is a great center forward. Mostly, he can also play across anywhere in the front three. He's great at attacking midfield. Yeah, playing those nice through balls, linking up with those nice 1-2s. Great at dribbling, great at playing. And he's also a very good finisher. And obviously, he's not the best finisher yet. He's still only 22. It will come with time. But I do think playing in this Diego Simeone side, he's going to get lots of chances. And I'm really excited to see when he does play with Joao Felix, because I do think it's going to be very, very exciting. I think it is time for Luis Suarez to move on. I think they have found the perfect replacement. And if you look at who Simeone's been subbing on, of course he's not going to bring him in immediately to start over Luis Suarez. But I'm excited to see when he does play up top with Suarez or Joao Felix, of course. But he's been bringing on Matthias Cunha as a substitute. Obviously, Cunha came on against Villarreal in the last game where they tied 2-2. But the other guy who I really want to talk about here, guys, also came on in that game, also off the bench. For me, their best midfielder, Rodrigo De Paul, coming in from Udinese for a fee of 35 million euros. One of the best signings of the summer. A lot of people would have been questioning a player from Udinese for around 35 million euros. That just doesn't seem right. Anyone that Udinese has for 35 million euros is crazy. That's no way they have someone for that kind of a fee. But once you've seen Rodrigo De Paul go play for Argentina at the CONMEBOL, the Copa America, sorry guys. Once he went to the Copa America for Argentina and won the Copa America for Argentina, really the heartbeat of that side, running the midfield, creating chances, helping Messi. winning the ball back for his side, pressing when he needed to. Rodrigo De Paul fits a Diego Simeone side too. He's the perfect fit, and I really don't think he could have found a better midfielder for his tactics, his system, his play style. I think Rodrigo De Paul is the perfect midfielder for this team. And once after that Copa America was played, you would have thought Rodrigo De Paul was a 55 million euro player, not a 35 million euro player. I think Atletico got a absolute steal on the steal, and Rodrigo De Paul to Atletico Madrid is one of the best signings you'll see this summer, and I think we will see him easily replace Saul Niguez this year. That is a big statement, I know, because Saul Niguez was a massive part of this Atletico side, guys, but they did their best to replace him. I think Rodrigo De Paul is an amazing replacement. To sum it up, guys, here is the last signing. Deadline day was saved. Deadline day was made because of Antoine Griezmann coming back to Atletico Madrid from Barcelona. Never really worked out at Barcelona. Had a terrible time at Barca. Obviously Messi's shadow. But he is coming back to Atletico Madrid for a loan season. The loan fee is around 10 million euros. He was coming to Atletico on a season-long loan, but there's an obligation of 40 million euros. If that is only if he plays a certain amount of games. I don't remember those amount of games off by hand, but this is a fantastic deal for Atletico Madrid. You seriously cannot go wrong with this. Having him probably play behind, for me in the future, Cunha and Felix is going to be fantastic. It can only do these players a world of wonder. You're going to have Griezmann and Suarez up top. This is really going to boost their title chances, and for me, it only really solidifies them at the top, and he should make Atletico Madrid come first, or at least be there almost all year, because Atletico Madrid were the clear favorites for myself before the transfer deadline, and after transfer deadline finished, bringing in Antoine Griezmann absolutely changed things, and he brings in that extra winning mentality. He just knows how to get it done, get it over the line. And I think Antoine Griezmann and his World Cup winning ability will help them get this window and help them win La Liga title this year, guys. But Atletico Madrid have had an amazing summer so far. Also losing Saul Niguez, for me, I'm not surprised. He wanted to go. I think it was great that they got him out. And they also got in Rodrigo De Paul, which I think he will be a better player for them in the future. So, guys, amazing signings from Atletico Madrid. A fantastic summer. And bringing in Rodrigo De Paul, Benjamin Lecomte, Matthias Cunha, and Antoine Griezmann, the King. Guys, Atletico Madrid have truly had a window to remember. But guys, if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and drop some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you Atletico Madrid fans on what you think your window has been like. But guys, truly, this has been a window to remember for Atletico Madrid. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.